I love what we do, G. I ain't gonna lie. We got Senor Russ in the building. Russell North, the one and only.
That's what I was gonna say. This episode is a big one, bro, because without Russ, we wouldn't have a lot of the sounding sounds that we hear right now. DB.BoutaBag, Kai Vans. Who else we missing out?
Man, Capolo.
Man,
He took the DJs, man. This is one of them ones where it's like, yeah, we get to dive into the perspective of an artist, but we got to dive into the perspective behind the scenes of the ones that, are putting in the groundwork to make their shit look good.
Right.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Russ for pulling up. If you guys are tuning in, I hope you guys enjoy this one. This was definitely an influential one for you to watch.
Self-made boss, y'all. Take some notes. Peace out.
Peace.
We tried yesterday. That one was fire. I haven't tried the watermelon yet.
I'm not a pina colada type of guy either.
I wasn't, and then I dated somebody that made a fire pina colada junk, and then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, these is all right.
Pina colada.
I'm not really a vodka nigga, but
Yep. Tequila or what? Hennessy.
Fuck that. No, we're not drinking Hennessy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but niggas really be drinking Hennessy though.
No. You know what though? Like, I'm not mad at niggas drinking Hennessy. I prefer Douce if we gonna do cognac.
Say that. Yes.
I'd rather give Jay-Z a couple dollars than these motherfuckers that don't fuck with us. Also, like, we've the folks that I do for Lovers Only with in the 40-ounce bounce shit, like, we had a partnership with Douce from 2017 to 2019. So I just think it's cool that we've worked with them and gotten money with them and shit. So it's like anytime I drink some Douce, I feel like I got a little piece of stock and shit. Yeah. So it's like I'd rather support that. But I'm not like a huge drinker. Like, if you know me, I'll turn up. Like, I party with niggas and shit. But like,
you be in the club a lot.
Do I?
Yeah, I feel like you do.
But you got yeah. But you gotta be.
I think I'm just outside more than most of the niggas in my position.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm a little older, and so it's like when I'm outside, it's a little bit more noticeable because it's like most of the niggas is armchair quarterbacks. I feel like
armchair quarterbacks. What is that?
It's like, come on, man. We've all seen it. You know the nigga that's like watching football on a Sunday, and he's like, I would have did this, and you should have did that. And it's like, nigga, you're on the couch with me talking about what these niggas in the game should be doing. Armchair quarterback.
Okay.
That's the phrase that I use for niggas that don't really be outside or don't really be in the shit, but got hella ideas and hella opinions about the niggas that are actually in the game.
I mean, let's get into it, Russ. Like, is it important to be outside, especially in this industry?
I think you have to have the ability to be outside. I feel like once you get to a certain level, like once you're a boss, you can't be outside all the time. You can't be accessible all the time.
You gotta move smart.
So you can't be in the club all the time, every weekend, buying bottles and shit. I think that's stupid just regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I think that when it comes to like information gathering and doing research, you can't put all your eggs into one basket. And what I mean is, like, you can't just be on analytics. You can't just be on data. Okay, this video has 500,000 views on YouTube. This artist is hot. Let's sign him. Nigga, does anybody listen to this song when we're outside?
Right.
Is anybody fucking with this person where he's from? Is he valid? Like, there's a bunch of boxes that you have to check outside of just having a song that's doing well on YouTube or fucking streaming platforms. So for me, I think it's super important to check in with the DJs, see what they're playing, go to the party, see what people are moving to and moving around to and reacting to.
Being tangible just in general.
Yeah, and also it's like, we live in a relationship-based business, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool to email somebody a proper formatted email, but it's also cool to be able to pull up and be like, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Yo, man, when you get a second, check this out. You want to drink or something, bro? Cool, I'm just going to be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Do your Dougie. And it's just realer that way, So
How many relationships have you actually established just from doing that little bit?
All of them.
Yeah?
All of them.
What is the most important trick? Like for us expanding, we want to be able to market with different people. Like, what is a tactic that you've go
and be a fucking fan. Go and be a fan. Like, we started off as fans of this shit. Go to a party and just be a regular human. Like I will
because a lot of people overthink it. Like, you should say
it's really not that serious, bro. Like, I would when I first moved back to the Bay Area, I stumbled onto Halftime, which is like my favorite sports bar out there. And I was working doing stuff at Complex, and I just, went to whatever bar I could find down the street. I was trying to watch a Warrior game. I didn't really know at the time that it was the center of what was going on in fucking Oakland as far as like, the scene. Everybody goes through there. And I saw Mr. Fab there. But I just went there on some regular shit. buying drinks, getting food,
Okay.
chilling, people watching, doing it. I do the same thing in LA. I'm going to whatever fucking rooftop hotel I can go to and see what the rich niggas is doing. Because that's what I need to be doing.
All right.
So I think it's really just like, even if you're an introverted person, because sometimes I'm not trying to be around everybody. Sometimes I'm just trying to be by myself and like on my own. But like at the same time, I think it's important to go and see what's going on in the culture that you're trying to be a part of.
Yeah.
So that's it.
What made you want to get into like the A&R, the management route that you actually did? Like, where did this start?
I never wanted to.
Okay, I was just saying,
you never
before
wanted
answer that, I think we got to take it all the way back, like your roots. Like, are you from the Bay Area? Let's make that clear.
Born and raised. So I grew up in Marin County.
Okay.
My mom's from Marin City / San Francisco. She was born in San Francisco and, like I said, raised in Marin City. My dad was born in Monroe, Louisiana, and raised in Oakland. He went to Tech, USF, all of that shit. My mom raised me by herself. Strong black woman, black nationalist views. Was in college, working a full-time job, raising me. It was her and my grandma, all of that. Hip hop and sports was everything. Like I said, I was a fan first.
What years is this?
This is
You trying to age him? That's what you trying to do?
No, I'm 40. I'm 40. Okay, so right, we don't got to do that. I'm not tripping. But like when Cube left NWA,
okay,
that's like my first like real hip hop memory.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like before that, it was like, all right, cool. You just LL Cool J, the Fat Boys, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Kid and Play, who I love. But Cube was the first intelligent gangster rapper.
Okay.
Like he was talking about the riots, Rodney King. He was talking about how the police were treating us. It wasn't just fuck, bitch, trick, da da da. It was like there was some thought behind it.
Yes, sir.
And I used to, my cousin Coast, I book shows. Shout out to him. We still work together to this day. It's my dog. I used to go to his house. We played Little League Baseball together. And after the games, I would bring fucking blank tapes and dub tapes because my mom wouldn't buy records with cuss music on it.
Okay.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like,
you know
was
what I'm
mom
saying?
into
No,
that?
mom was not playing that shit. Mom wasn't playing that shit.
I hear you.
So, but Coast would let me dub everything. And my mom was dating this dude. I remember one time he came back with the album that had No Vaseline on it.
Yep.
And that shit blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Right? He starts playing it from my mom. She turns that shit off right away.
Oh, yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
What? No, Vaseline. Like, all right, all that shit, right? He passes it to me like, yo, go dub this. Anyway, I've been in this shit ever since.
Ever since, though. Yeah, literally. Shout out No Vaseline. That is
the number one diss record ever. I know people want to say Hit 'Em Up. I know people say Ether or Takeover, all of that. Cube is the blueprint when it comes to dissing because he dissed a whole crew.
Yeah.
A whole crew and stood on his own.
Yeah.
Wasn't afraid, took the industry on, and this is the Cube before Friday and all the shit. Like, this is the real gangster rapper, fucking O'Shea.
Man.
But yeah, so that's where it started for me.
And so from there, did you want to, I know you said sports. Were you playing sports at the time as a kid? Like, what were you playing?
Basketball. Basketball was everything.
Basketball?
You know? I went to a really, really fucking rich private school on a full ride scholarship.
Hell yeah.
School cost like $15K a year back then.
Like Bishop O'Dowd or something?
No. It's called Branson.
Okay.
It's like a really small private school. Now they're like super dope at hoop.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was one of the few black kids on the team, but they accepted me because I wrote poetry.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
poetry.
Because they were like, yo, we know that he plays sports, but is he going to be able to keep up academically? And
you were a poet?
well, I mean, it turned into rap.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It turned into rap. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's really how I got started. You
Wait,
know what I'm
so
saying?
you were a rapper at a point in time.
At a point in time,
What was your rap name?
Peoples.
Peoples? Like people, just Peoples, all right?
Peoples.
Did you spell it certain different?
No. My mom was an English major. She wasn't gonna let me spell anything incorrectly.
Yep.
I'm very big on how you say and pronounce words and all that shit.
That's good.
But no, I stole the name from the character, the villain in Shaft.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and shit. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where I got the name from.
How long did that last?
I was just about to ask
Like,
that.
what
What was that run like?
It ended, I mean, I stopped making music like 2013, 2014.
Okay.
But like I was already starting to transition at that time.
Like you were in
know
the
what I'm
scene?
saying?
Yeah.
Like I was already transitioning into event planning and focusing on marketing and all of that shit. But it's like when you love to do something, like I'm a writer first. Like I love writing. Like that's something that I'm really passionate about. Like I've written bios for anybody that has a bio on THIZZLER. I wrote that shit.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
So like when I talk to PR people and they're like, yeah, we're gonna get your artist a one sheet, and I'm like, is it gonna be better than this?
Right.
Because you know what you're putting out.
Yep, because you know what he's doing.
Is it gonna be better than this? And usually it's not. So I'm like, okay, we don't need bios, but we need your connections. We need this. We need that. We need media resources and stuff like that.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's where it started. Always been a fan of hip hop.
So you never went to college?
I went to San Diego State for a year.
Oh, okay.
What'd you go to school for?
Communications.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
no,
okay. So mom is a heavy influence. Okay.
Mom is everything.
Okay, say
Mom
that.
is everything. She didn't. We didn't have a lot of money. We was on Section 8 my whole entire life.
Okay.
So even though we lived in the burbs, like we was, we've been homeless a couple times. Definitely, definitely struggled. I met my dad when I was 14. It was just, it wasn't easy. But my mom's biggest thing was like, if you're educated, you'll be able to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't know how to make no money.
She knew how to provide though.
But she was big on education.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was huge on education. That was it. Now, you weren't, like, I remember her taking me off the basketball team when my grades dipped. In the school being like, nah, it's good. Like, he can play. My mom was like, nah.
Yeah.
He has under a 2.0.
Right.
He's going to get his grades up, and then he's going to play.
That's serious.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
education is it's a big thing because a lot of people don't take it serious. And even like now, we talk about colleges not wanting to go. Is it important to go now? Like to have any education in your industry that you're in, you have to start from the ground and you have to learn all the way up. You know what I mean?
And I think it's like, for me, it's not just, I think college is important.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to college for a year. I did some JC stuff after that. But it's like, at the end of the day, I still made sure that I was educated about the business that I wanted to be a part of. I read the book, Everything You Need to Know About how to get started in the music industry.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've listened to podcasts, I've studied. It wasn't just I dove in just as a fan.
Yes.
So I still think, regardless of whether you stay in college, get a degree, or anything, you still have to educate yourself. You still have to learn, and then you have to go out and get some experience.
Get some experience. What made you want to dip on that side of it, though, Russ? And like you said, 2013, you kind of hung up the mic from rapping. What made you actually want to go on this side of it?
So I was always a huge fan of Diamond Supply Co., Supreme, Huff, like all the streetwear golden era. I hold really near and dear to my heart because for me, they were throwing the best parties. They had the flyest events. It wasn't super street, but street niggas was there.
Yep.
It wasn't super uppity, but the bad bitches was there.
Right.
And it just felt a little bit more like home. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas wasn't wearing the skinny jeans, but we was wearing the slim fits. We had the SBs back then. So it like I said, it just felt like home.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start a clothing line, really. Like, that's really what I was trying to do in 2013 through 15.
Yep.
So I was like doing little mock-ups and shit, but nothing ever really hit. What was making sense, though, was doing events. So I just, like, around 2015 when I left LA, moved to Seattle, I wanted to throw a party. And 40-ounce van and my boy Dev had started doing shit in New York. Well, the 40-ounce bounce had been started. Like, it had been a thing in the East Coast for a little while. But they did Philly, DC, and something else. And Van posted something about, like, yo, if you want to bring the 40-ounce bounce to your city, holla.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And I sent him this long-winded, well-composed email of, like, what I could do and what.
Super structured.
Yeah, all of that. And these niggas didn't respond to me for like 2 weeks.
Oh, damn.
But when they did, it was like, all right, we're going to start in Seattle, and we're going to do San Francisco, and we're going to see what you can do.
Okay. Yeah.
And
this is your territory, too.
And that was the thing. I loved him for that, because at that point in time, I wasn't necessarily getting a bunch of, like, love and support where I was from. Like, my homies, obviously, like, my people. But, like, I wasn't getting a ton of industry love or support. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't really proven myself outside of, like, just being able to rap. Like, So,
Yeah.
but when we did the 40-ounce bounce, man, fucking Marshawn Lynch pulled up, Macklemore, like, we had 600 people in that motherfucker, bro.
This is Seattle one.
This was Seattle. That was the first one.
Yeah.
And it was like, I told him, like, dog, if that's what we did in Seattle, watch what we do in the Bay.
In the Bay, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So we did 111 Meta, and that spot hold like 700, and we brought out like 1,000 people.
Damn.
Wow. Metro Boomin pulled up. Kalani pulled up. Shout out to David Ali, who's Kalani's manager.
Hell yeah.
And I got to shout him out because he was supposed to do the 40-ounce bounce.
Perform?
No. What I'm like,
what you're doing.
He was supposed to do what I did for the 40-ounce bounce. But you got to think, even in 2015, 2016, Kalani's still popping.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't have time. So they called David and was like, yo, you know this dude, Russ? Like, Russ? You mean Peoples?
Oh, he know the real Russ. He know the real, okay.
Nah, like, we got the same big homie. Shout out to Fly's Eye out of Marin City. Like, me and David, outside of the business, have kind of just known each other through people for a while.
Respect.
And so they asked him about me, and they were like, nah, he good. If he says he can do that, like, it's good. Fire. You know?
Co-signed
and I always appreciate David for that. Like, we be butting heads and shit every now and then, but, like, I always give him his flowers for being one of them dudes.
That started the takeoff of your career, I'd say.
Yeah, no, he co-signed that shit. And then, again, like I said, we had 1,000 people in that motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were like, all right, well, if you can do this in the Bay and Seattle, why wouldn't we just contact you for everything West Coast?
It's true.
And so my New York niggas is the ones that really were like, and they had the clout, they had the pay. Like, you got to think, there was an era, and I did want to talk about Twitter because I do think it's a superior app. Like, it's the thinking man's app. Like, think about being able to compose putting 140 characters together, and it touches 1 million people in 2009.
Yeah.
11, 12, 13. Like, Twitter, like, the first time I realized Twitter was powerful was when Dollar died. Do you remember Dollar?
Dollar, yeah. Light-skinned rapper back in Texas or something.
Yeah. He got knocked down at the Beverly Center.
Oh, here?
Here.
Oh, shit.
In LA.
Yeah.
He got knocked down at the Beverly Center.
Yeah.
And rest in peace to Dollar.
Yeah,
and I saw it on Twitter. And it said Dollar got killed 5 minutes ago. I said, 5 minutes ago?
Jeez.
Twitter?
Twitter.
And then when Michael Jackson died, it was on Twitter first.
Instantly.
You know what I'm saying? And so from that moment on, and then you got Wiz Khalifa and fucking Currency dropping mixtape links on Twitter and that shit going viral. And I was like, yeah, this is where I need to be.
Yeah. Damn.
You know
okay.
So like that was my point is that all this shit got popping through Twitter. Like, my career starting to elevate, all the ideas, like the community that I found was through Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But like, Van was posting pictures of girls' asses. And at that first, I'm thinking he's just finding random bitches' pages and like highlighting the bitches. Right. No, he's posting his email.
Oh, wow.
And these bitches are sending him pictures because they want him to post him on his time. I'm like, this nigga's a monster.
Yes, he's different. That's what I'm talking about.
But Van is great because he's ASAP Yams' class. Like, they were sitting in front of Supreme back then to buy and resell shit in New York.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
It's like being able to be around those dudes and just what was going on, it expanded whatever I was doing outside of just being in the Bay Area or LA or whatever. And so from that point on, like, you know, sky was the limit for me.
Having individuals like that, that's like not from your neighborhood, that actually did look out for you on the other side of the country. Like, how are those relationships now? How did you make sure that you really didn't mess those up for the years that you've...
When Capolo got signed to Cinematic, you know what I'm saying, I reached out to Van and just, you know, tried to see if there was anything that we could do on the marketing side, on the promo side. I'm not always great about it, but I try to make sure that I, you know, at least tap in and let guys know what's going on and if there's an opportunity. But I mean, to this day, like, my boy Devin Cobbs, you know what I'm saying, to me, like, one of the smartest, hardest working young niggas that's coming out of New York. Like, he's the fucking truth, you know what I'm saying? And I work with this nigga to this day. Like, we talk every other day.
That's respect.
So I still fuck with the same crew that helped me get on. I mean, like, me and Dev do For Lovers Only together. You know? So, like, when...
You gotta pull up to that next time, too.
Yeah.
That shit's lit as hell.
Nigga know.
Yeah, that
Let
shit
this
was so
nigga know.
lit, bro. We was in the back
Let this
chilling.
nigga know the best R&B party in the world.
Yeah,
Say
no
less.
cap.
But, like, when we were doing the 40-ounce bounce, Dev had the idea to do an R&B party. He's like, I want to do an all R&B party. And he wanted to be, initially he wanted to be focused on 90s R&B.
The market for it.
And we started, like, brainstorming names. I came up with the name. He loved it. He co-signed it, all of that shit. And then, you know, he was like, bro, can you help me do what you did for the 40-ounce bounce with this? You know, basically bringing it to the West Coast.
Yeah.
And so, like, I give him credit for coming up with the idea and the concept, but, like, helping expand it to this market and this region. Same thing with the 40-ounce bounce. Like, that's your boy.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
on
saying?
you.
So it's like, when niggas talk about party culture, when niggas talk about, like, what's going on in the scene, it's like, I've been blessed to do and be a part of so much. I never was a weekly club nigga. Like I never was trying to do the weeklies. I wasn't trying. No.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusive novelty events. Like I've toured. I've been on multiple tours off of throwing parties.
Wow.
More tours than most of you rappers, for sure.
Talk
For
that shit.
sure.
Talk that
No,
shit.
100%. There's niggas that ain't left their city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been able to travel off of throwing parties. This is before Russ, the artist manager. This is before all of that.
I got a 2-part question because like I
Please.
wanted to touch on both of them. Like the importance of leaving your city. Like for me, just getting out of Stockton, I didn't realize it coming out of here to that. You know
what the
I mean?
fuck do you know, for real, if all you know is where you're from?
Exactly.
Right.
I feel like that's the case for rappers. I feel like that's the case for content creators, engineers, whatever, managers. I feel like I don't necessarily think that you have to move. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But I do think you have to spend some time away from home just to see what the hell else is going on. You got to compare notes to other niggas that's doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because in the Bay Area, I'm one of the big dogs.
Yep.
In LA, there's a lot of niggas that are doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go out here and be able to compete.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to be able to compete here, not just like I'm in competition with the world, not in competition with the Bay.
That's good though, because you're not content. Because a lot of people get content, especially on the northern side of California.
I told niggas, man, I said I never wanted to be the man in my city. I always wanted to be good everywhere.
Good everywhere.
I want to be able to go to New York, same Russ.
Yeah.
Go to LA, same Russ.
Yeah.
Atlanta, Miami, wherever, Detroit, I want it to be the same. I don't need it to be Jay-Z everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I need to be good, comfortable, same respect, same, you know what I'm saying, acceptance. Like that's always been a thing for me.
That's dope. Hold on, my second part was you've had success throwing events.
Mm-hmm.
What is the sauce, or can we give some type of secret to where? How do we get people out to outside of to ours? Not even to ours, but to someone else doing this.
What am I willing to share?
Come on, Russ. Let us know something.
What am I willing to share? Venue is super important.
Okay.
Venue?
Understood.
Venue is super important. I don't care how dope you are. I'm not going to no fucking like dangerous area. You know what I'm saying? Or no, like this. It got to be official.
Yeah.
And something just recently happened with a venue, and you were openly open about it.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
I want you to touch on it. That's why
I'm so glad you brought that
so
up.
can we speak on it?
First off, I love those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love Mills. DJ Million's first club event, like actually inside of a club, I booked him for 2019. It was the first thing I put Capolo on.
Oh shit.
It was him, Dage, Millions, Capolo, and DJ Shellheart. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, that was 2019.
Mm.
That was the first time I said I worked with Capolo, and so that helped start our relationship.
Okay.
Butta's first like actual club hosting, I booked him for in San Jose. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, you know, I'm gonna say for sure I hated the way Butta handled it.
And I was gonna say, can we say too? Those are young guns in the game. You know what I mean? So like, you're going and you're really out here, like we talked about earlier, to be able to.
I went into it trying to help.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, they have something called Drinking and Thinking, which is an amazing party. Like anytime I'm in the Bay, like I try to go to it.
Yeah.
And so you know, I got a relationship with both of them. I've been working with Mills a little bit longer, but I love Butta. I think he's great, fucking star. And I just was like, hey, bro, the venue that we use for Lovers Only, for the, you know, we could do a day party in LA. And so, like I said, I went in trying to help. And that's like a big piece of my story. You know, like if you look at the 40-ounce balance for Lovers Only, it is being of service, artist management. It's like trying to help people. Yep. So I didn't go into it in the post, but long story short, there was an email thread between like us and the venue, and we were postponing / changing some things around for Lovers Only days.
Okay.
And it was all on the same email. So the venue just assumed that we were talking about the day party too.
Okay.
And to be honest, it was taking kind of long to get the flyer, and so it kind of happened. It just was a fucking mistake. You know, and for me, I think because I've done LA 1,000 times, my mindset is, well, we can just reschedule.
Right. Yeah.
LA ain't going nowhere.
No, at all.
You know, but he was obviously fucking hurt by that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, I hated the way he handled it. You know what I mean? If it was up to me, it would have just been a phone call, because we talked that day. You know what I mean? It would have just been a phone call. Hey, Russ, we weren't feeling that shit. What can we do to make this right? You know what I mean? Because I'm I try to be fair and at least kind of pragmatic. Like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, I fucked up. And I think accountability is super important too.
For sure.
You
And
know,
you
most
took
people,
it.
yeah, because most motherfuckers are gonna make an excuse. But you gotta understand, dog. I'm a winner.
Yeah.
So I can take a loss.
And you're a confident winner.
Yeah.
I can take a loss because I win. If I can win in public, dog, I be winning in public.
Yeah. Say that.
So it's like
say that.
an L in public. Nobody's thinking, man, we're not fucking with Russ no more. You be crazy not to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because of one situation.
Right.
All right, dog. Like, so me, I'm not thinking it's gonna hurt. One, this is not gonna hurt my brand, and two, taking accountability isn't gonna hurt my brand.
Right.
Because motherfuckers know, like, because people that know, like, oh well, if we've done business with Russ before, so we know that's not his character or who he is. Fucked up. Shit happens.
Fucked up.
You know. So like I said,
what was the it's not a loss, it's a lesson. What was the lesson in that then?
Man, I guess I'll share what the lesson was. Stay focused, you know, because I went into it trying to help. I wasn't trying to like get a whole bunch. I wasn't gonna make a whole bunch of money off of it.
Trying to help.
It wasn't a money grab for me. It wasn't doing something. I already got my own program. I already got enough going on with THIZZLER. I got enough going on with Capolo, DB, with For Lovers Only. So it's like I didn't need to add anything extra onto my plate.
Right.
I probably shouldn't have. But I fuck with them niggas. And also, I want my region to reach for higher.
Exactly. To
I
expand.
want more for us. Right. Don't just be happy with being the nigga in your section.
Right.
Y'all are the truth. Y'all can take this somewhere. And so that's the part where I was kind of, I didn't even feel a way about him posting it. Because I was like, all right, he's just being himself. I wouldn't move like that, but all right.
I get you.
You know, it is what it is. But it was just like, you know, like I said, I wish it hadn't have gone that way. But like I said, I just want more for us, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like we are so, like, y'all are from Northern California. Y'all moved out here, started moving around out here, and you're like, oh, shit.
A lot more.
But you're built for it because of where we're from.
Say that.
If you're from Northern California, you can make it anywhere. Just like they say about New York, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. It's the same thing where we're from. And I'm not just talking about the Bay or Oakland or San Francisco, Sac, Stockton, anywhere in Northern California. If you are in the mix out there, leave. Watch what happens.
Wow. I agree.
Straight up.
It's a clip.
Now, one thing I want to fucking pull from, though, is you said back in 2019. We're in 2023 now. Bro, I feel like they're just getting started. You know what I mean? But, like, the work has been putting in. Like, for these DJs, how have you seen them turn DJ to artist to now they're, you know what I'm saying? Now they're on their...
I will say I love what the DJs are doing right now.
Yeah.
Where we're from. Because when I first moved back, everyone was waiting to get booked. Everyone was waiting for someone like myself or whatever promoter or venue to book them. Now Shellheart has Good Times, which is arguably the best party in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mill and Butter have their own shit. You see fucking DJ Holla got his own shit. Hella Eerie. All these different DJs are dealing directly with the venues and they have their own nights.
Man.
And they've really boxed out the whack promoters, which is great.
Yeah, I was saying that's a good thing. Okay.
No, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
They boxed out the whack promoters, and it's helped with quality control. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in the Bay Area.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like the Oakland, Drew Banger for sure. I got to mention Drew. The weekly scene and like the monthly party scene in Oakland and San Francisco is on lock.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they're doing a really, really great job.
I got my cousin sends me Shellheart shit every other week talking about I need to pop out. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna go on record and say Shell is the #1 DJ in the Bay Area right now.
That's all luck. That's coming from Russ.
And that comes from Russ, and that for me that hits a lot harder, bro. And I really hope that this doesn't sound disrespectful, but her being a woman and having that #1 spot, that shit hits, bro.
She's a woman, but she's that nigga though.
Yeah,
say that.
no
Talk
cap.
that shit. Talk that shit.
I can't forget Dage. Love Dage. He's been doing it though.
Yeah.
Dage's been a fixture. He's been top dog for so long.
Yeah.
So me saying Shell is #1 doesn't mean that he's not #1 also, or that there aren't #1s.
Right.
It's more so saying that like Shell has come into her own over the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And she's just like, to me, Dage's been Dage for fucking 10, 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he's
been an OG.
He's been a part of the culture. And even my little back and forth with Dage. You know what I'm saying? Like we had our own little thing, but like we talked about it as men ultimately, and kind of came to the realization that we're both fighting the same fight. I might think that you should do it differently.
Yeah.
I might not like that you move this way in this situation, but you're an important part of this culture. I'm an important part of this culture. So at the end of the day, we want a lot of the same things.
Right.
We're fans of a lot of the same people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like us having issues with each other really hurts the region more than it helps. And that'd be my thing just in general, bro. I don't got beef with nobody.
No.
Yeah,
if somebody got beef with me, it's one side.
yeah, it's one side.
I'm the same way too. I didn't know we got beef. I didn't know we had beef.
Yo, I've had niggas, and this is like non-industry shit, but I've had niggas be like, "Yo, man, I just want to talk to you man to man." I'm like, "About what?"
Bruh.
Like, yeah, you know that one thing that I'm like,
Bruh.
I don't even remember what you're talking about, King.
Man.
You had a problem?
They hate-
That's crazy. You were holding on to that.
Yeah.
Man.
And but you have to realize that like we're those types of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like
sir.
people, like I could not think too much about something. Motherfuckers gonna carry that shit with them because it's us. And when you realize that, you know what I'm saying, it's calming, which is why I didn't get upset with the situation with Butter. I'm like, I'm the guy. Of course.
Right.
Of course.
Right. No.
Of
110%.
course. Of course. Why wouldn't that? Like, why wouldn't you feel that way?
Right.
It's me.
But that's why you take the accountability and you know.
Yeah.
But that's a good point though, because you hear about personal and business, and then I see clips about Russell talk about it as well. Like in this industry, like taking shit personal, how much of it can you keep on your shoulder and actually?
It's funny. Me and Willie Joe had a conversation, and he kind of got on me because I'm like, yeah, this shit is personal. I love this shit. I bleed this shit. I've been a part of it. I've been a fan since I was a kid. Like I got notebooks from rapping from 2006.
Yeah.
I got pictures of drawing DMX and Jay-Z when I was a kid. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I love this shit. This is my life. I couldn't do anything else. So don't tell me it's not personal. You can't tell me it's not personal now in terms of business decisions and being logical and practical. Yes, I do have to separate it. Okay. But I can't manage no artist that I don't love. I can't work closely with people that I don't respect. There is a personal level. I wouldn't even be one to talk to you niggas if there wasn't some type of. So I don't like the whole "it's business, never personal." I think that's a tactic we use so that we can move forward.
Yeah.
I think it's a tactic that we use so that we can justify hard decisions. But it's personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there are stories about friends having to separate because, I mean, let's just make it something that people understand. Jay-Z and fucking Dame Dash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Best friends.
Best friends.
And so one of them I feel was business, and the other one is personal.
Yeah.
In a way, right?
You know what I'm
Could you
saying?
say that?
Yeah.
One could say that?
Dame probably took it personal.
Yep.
Hove is like, and looking at Hove now, of course he made the right move.
Yeah.
Of course he made the right move. But fuck, that shit hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kind of is what it is. It sucks, you know.
Yeah.
But for sure, it was personal.
Do you remember a time when you kind of took it personal, and then looking back at it and the growth behind it, you could have handled the situation differently?
I mean, I for sure took that shit with Dage personally.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's squashed, so I feel comfortable talking about it now. It's like not a thing. At the time, I took it personally.
Hell yeah.
Because I thought we had a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? We had made money together.
That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah. So it's like I think there are definitely situations where it's like I could have handled stuff differently, or could have handled it better, where I took stuff personally. You know, I can be emotional, but at the same time, like for me, the ultimate goal is winning. So at the end of the day, that's going to make my decision for me.
Now, what I was saying, and now as the quote unquote manager, right, and talking to your artists, is it hard for them not to take it personal from you when you are trying to structure them or get them? Yeah, like how do they separate that from Russ?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they do.
I mean,
I don't know if they do, but I think all of the guys that I work with, whether it's in the management side or project management side with THIZZLER, I think all of them know at the end of the day I want to win. You know, I think that if you can just understand that I want to be successful, I want you to be successful, and really I don't win unless you win. So it's in my best interest to give you good information.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it been like? So who all do you manage right now? You got Capolo, we got DB.BoutaBag,
and Herb Made This Beat.
Herb Made This Beat.
Yeah, those are the three.
Okay. Damn, I thought you was doing Kai bands too right now.
No. Kai and I are close.
Okay.
But I'm his project manager and A&R, and I handle his bookings.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I help him get shows and shit. But like I said, Kai and I have a really good relationship. But like technically, you know what I'm saying? Like project manager, A&R.
For those three.
And
What are the characteristics for you to consider someone for you to manage? Like, what made you choose those three?
Capolo was the first.
That's my dog.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Brother, man.
Shout out Capolo,
guy,
man. He came through and blessed us for real.
That's my fucking dog.
Hey, I'm out now. If y'all haven't go stream it, man,
Yes,
right
sir.
now.
Nostalgia out now. I mean, Polo was different because that was my first artist, like you said, and I didn't get into this wanting to be an artist manager. Like I had no desire. Shout out to Young Bari. Him and my boy Kodak were the first people to say, "Hey, you should consider being a manager." And my first thing was like, "I'm not trying to be a babysitter. Fuck is wrong with you niggas? Like, I have no desire to chase after artists and do any of this shit. I've been an artist before. Like, I know how crazy artists are. I'm not trying to deal with that shit. These motherfuckers is super ungrateful." You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
is that the job, being a babysitter? Like, was it what you thought it was before you now that you've been into it?
Well, that's the thing. I've been able to kind of craft what I think management should be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think there's the traditional school of management, and I've just managed in the way that I want to manage. You know? So just to answer your question, for me to consider managing somebody, you got to have the character. Like, it's great that you're a star and you have a hit record that's buzzing in the streets. Like, all that's great.
Yeah.
But if you're a piece of shit person that can't be accountable and can't stick to your word and doesn't have a work ethic, I don't care. Because you're going to fall off anyway.
Right. Literally going to, yeah, okay.
You're going to fall off anyway. I'm not. So what people love and hate about me is that I only pick winners. I'm only fucking with the winners.
Only.
That's it.
I'm listening to you.
That's it. Like, I could probably, people hit me up asking me to manage them all the time. And I'm sure there's some talented people, but it's like, I have to see more. So it's like, you got to have, the character is super important. And then it's like, okay, are there, you know, what are the analytics, the basic industry bullshit, but also, are they fucking with you outside? I'm not really worried if like the industry's fucking with you. I don't really care about that shit because the industry is late anyway.
Always.
But I think it's super important that your music is getting played outside.
And when
That's
like,
huge.
so Laressa told us too, is like, you know, he was in his neighborhood and he's like, somebody was actually playing his song when he was down the street in his neighborhood. That's validation. But then it's like, you don't always get to hear somebody playing your music down the street. So what is another way to get, you know, that street respect? How would you know if, you know what I'm saying? How do you know?
Just from my perspective, like, how would I know?
That artist actually has that.
So if it's not the streets, I mean,
Kids.
hip hop is youth culture. Hip hop is youth culture. So if the youth fuck with you, that's another sign.
Yep.
But it still has to be real people, because all of these numbers that we're looking at, like, oh, you're fucking doing, 500,000 listeners on Spotify. Those are fucking people. So if people are really fucking with your music and or how you interact with your folks, like, I pay attention to that too. How you move with your crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you the leader of your crew? Are you one of the leaders of your crew? Are you respected? Is it tight knit? Is it a brotherhood or sisterhood? I think how you move is super important too.
I like
so.
that.
I mean, I look at everything, which is why I only manage 3 artists.
Wow. And can we talk about the DB.BoutaBag? Like, how did that come about? Like, where did he come to you? You come to him? It was one of
monster.
Bitch, about the bag, I'm talking about.
He's a monster.
He's a monster, bro. He continues.
Oh God, #1 artist
Definitely
in Northern California, not named Larry June.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
named Larry
Respect
June.
though. Yep.
I mean, Larry's amazing.
Yeah,
Facts.
man,
What are we
he's
talking
killing it.
about? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about of the new niggas.
Yeah. DB. Yeah.
Of the new niggas, it's unquestionably DB.
Yeah.
I don't care I'm not being biased.
DB got a million mini-me's out there in the Bay Area right now. I ain't gonna
And he got mini-me's all over California.
I ain't capping with you. That's
He
what
got
I'm talking about.
All over California, man.
That's
they,
lit, though.
They on that bag shit. Well, I have to be delicate in terms of how I talk about this, so I don't offend my political connects. But basically, DB was on Instagram venting about something, and I had been at THIZZLER maybe 3 months, 2 months, or something like that, and he and I hadn't like talked yet. We didn't have a relationship at all. But
he was he talking to them though? Was he already?
No, he wasn't talking to THIZZLER.
No.
It was a company that he wanted to work with.
Okay.
That basically wasn't checking for him at the time. And you know, I hit him on Instagram. I said, hey, you know, one, this is not the way to go about this. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your goal is, this is not the right way to do it.
Sure.
And if you give me a call, I can tell you how to better your show shit and just like level up on the show level. So again, trying to help.
Looking out for looking out
Active
for
service.
That's what I'm talking about, Russ.
Like just trying to help.
Yes, sir.
I didn't go into that situation trying to manage him. You know, I knew that he had a lot of potential. I loved the record Fettuccine, and then later heard Bad Clan Trippin', even though they came out opposite, like one came out before the other.
Yeah.
And, you know, Drew Banger had told me he was a star, and I believed him, you know? But he wasn't one of the guys that I was working directly with at THIZZLER. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a different situation with them. And so we talked, and I was like, look, bro, this is actually a good story. I had hit him, and we were talking, you know, and kind of just had built a little bit of a rapport. And I was like, look, Polo has a show in August. I want you to come be support. And, of course, his name is DB.BoutaBag. How much you pay, Russ?
Right. First thing you say.
And I was like, look, I need you to trust me.
Just get there.
And it only paid, you know, see, the way club shit works versus how bookings with a real venue works is different. Clubs have more money because they're dealing with door sales and alcohol.
Yep.
So whatever you're able to charge at the club, it's probably going to be more than what you're going to be able to get as an artist just getting booked for the first time at a real accredited venue.
Oh, that's a
Right.
tip. That's a tip.
Right. So any of these real venues like a Catalyst or a Cornerstone that are working with Polestar and sending your fucking Polestar numbers, like it's super important to get that proof of concept with those type of venues, because that's the path to not just touring, but festivals and all that shit.
Okay.
So I told DB, I was like, look, bro, take this 500 and I'll never ask you to do it again. Because I believe you are who you think you are, but I don't have any proof. Numbers are great. You know what I'm saying? First Off had dropped maybe 2 months prior. He had the record with Draco. So there was some shit.
Shit was going.
You know what I'm saying? He already had some shit going. And he had done some shows, but he had never done a show like that. And I said, people need to see, first off, they need to see these records, and they need to see
The crowd.
you in front of these people going crazy. I said, from there, watch what happens. Next show, 1,000.
Okay.
Next show, 1,500.
Let's go.
Next show, 2,000, 2,500. And now I'm not going to tell you how much money.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Because bitch, I'm about a bag. Call me DB.
But I give him a lot of credit, not just for trusting me, but also understanding leverage, understanding proof of concept, understanding that you do have to build it. And
gotta put the work in.
And it's not enough to just think that you're great. You have to go out and fucking prove that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you need to have proof of concept so that when somebody does hit you and they're like, yo, I'm trying to offer you 2,500 for this same market. Well, actually, we've been there before, and he sold it out. I need X amount for this, and I have proof as to why. So, like I said, I give him credit for being a real sharp nigga when it comes to the business shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the type of person that, like, you know, he's very strong-willed. He does whatever the fuck he wants to do. You know what I mean? I can't tell him to do anything. But if I make a good case, he's going to be open-minded.
That's what I'm talking about. And that's what you want out of your artist, at least.
Well, winners are open-minded, dog.
There we go.
Jordan and Rodman, you would never expect that to work.
leaving this podcast, I'm just keep hearing the word winners, bro. I'm winners, winners, winners. We're gonna be win. You know what I'm saying? Winners only.
Lock that in.
That's it.
That's it.
It's about winning.
Yes, sir.
That's all it's about is winning. I don't give a fuck about nothing else except for being at the winner's circle, dog. That's it. Winning is the only thing that matters to me at the end of the day. And legacy, but winning.
Winning. I was thinking of like a most proud moment you've had with an artist, but I kind of have an idea because of the Sax run this last season and DB being able to hop in and do a song with the Sacramento Kings. Like, is that a big moment for you as well, or how did that?
Huge moment. You know, but it's like I've had a lot of cool moments, dog. I think this year with DB has been amazing. The last year with DB has been incredible. Like what he and we have accomplished has been dope. But I kind of have to go back because I was able to get Capolo a deal after managing him for 6 months.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I was his manager for 6 months and got him signed to Cinematic in New York.
Talk that shit.
Who else, nigga?
Talk that
Who
shit.
else?
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I was a new manager, you know? And so it's like, and then getting him on Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was huge. You know, I think so. There's been a lot of things that have been, you know, the for me, I would say, Capolo and DB show at the Catalyst last year.
Yeah, that was lit.
1,000 people. That was fucking insane.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge accomplishment because outside of like Larry June, Mike Sherm, Burner, Snow the Product, and Draco, like I don't know how like Jeezy.
Yeah.
But those were the only West Coast artists to do 1,000 tickets at that venue.
Big stage.
So for them to be able to combine on some Oakland to Sac shit and to do that together, I think that was super special.
Yep.
And like I said, I've seen other artists get together and they're only doing, let me not say only, because I sound like a dickhead, but fuck that, only 300 people or 500.
Right.
And so like I'm really proud that they were willing to work together.
To do more.
Because you got to understand, at that point in time, I had to ask Polo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. Yeah,
You have to.
I do.
I mean,
I had to ask Polo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Polo was like, DB hard as fuck. Yeah, and he cool.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to give Polo a lot of credit just because he's been so supportive of the things that I've done outside of working with him. You know?
You select good ones.
I only pick winners.
I only pick winners.
But yeah, I mean, this year with the Sacramento Kings, being able to get DB a fucking check from an NBA team.
Yeah, that's fucking lit.
I seen him post that. That shit said Kings on that motherfucker. I was like, oh shit, that's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit.
And for the record, they reached out to him, but like, you know, because he's not a dummy, he was like, yeah, I need you to talk to my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't try to negotiate it himself or none of that dumb shit. Nah, talk to my nigga. You know?
Dope.
And you know, we have a pretty solid entertainment lawyer. And we negotiated the deal, and it was just special, man.
Yeah.
It was just special.
And that's a forever relationship to an extent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's good. Now we got to talk about Herb on the beat. Herb made this beat.
Herb made this beat, man. This nigga has a gold record. This nigga just turned 21. This shit crazy.
Oh, damn. He's young. Okay.
Yeah, he's like 21, 22.
Okay.
Herb been going through some shit, though, man. He's been dealing with a lot of bullshit, man. I think he got some haters that's a little closer than he probably is.
We're going to get Herb out here to L.A.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He just shot a video at Vanity last night. But yeah, Herb is amazing, bro. In terms of just talent, ear, he's one of those guys that finds artists first. He breaks artists. You know, I think he really has the ability to do what I'm doing. As an A&R, I think he's actually better than me, for sure. Because he has his ear to the street and he can develop artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want your sound, if you want a sound, go talk to Herb. Licky Bo, Lil Kayla, Fredo Bags.
Yep.
The list goes on of artists that have gone to fuck with Herb to get their biggest records. You can't take anything away from him. Like, he doesn't get the credit he deserves because he's young and he's not a rapper. But rappers would be smart to go and fuck with him.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody in Northern California that doesn't have a single should go and talk to her.
Especially if you're local. I just want to say that.
Dog. And singles is what helps you get bookings. Singles are what helps you get your, records played in the club, like having that record that sticks. And Herb is really good at that. Whether it's your street single, whether it's some fucking club shit, like he's just one of them dudes. And I've been working with him since really the pandemic.
Damn.
Yeah.
2020, 2019.
I had to meet his grandmama.
Damn.
To like get permission to like,
because he was young. Yeah.
Well, not like that, but he wanted his grandma to give me a once over because she trusts him, because he trusts her. As far as like judging character.
Yeah,
he was old enough. I think he was like 19 or 18 at the time.
That's a big decision as an artist. I mean, you're putting your career in someone else's hands at a point, right?
Yeah, and he hadn't gotten paid. So the thing was, shout out to Taliban, Taliban 415. He's actually an artist now. Started as a producer and a DJ, but he connected me with Herb, and was like, "Yo, Herb made this beat for Licky Bo, Crazy, which is a huge record.
Oh yeah.
TikTok record, all of that shit. It's a gold record now.
Shout out Licky Bo.
Shout out to Licky Bo.
Bags, alumni.
And long story short, he hadn't gotten paid yet. Hadn't gotten $1
from that.
Wow.
At
the time. And so, I got some relationships, and a friend of mine told me how much Licky Bo got for his deal. And he was like, look, y'all could probably get 50 bands because the deal was based off of that song.
Okay.
So we were technically, we could have gotten like $50K for that beat if we had hired the lawyer, given them a percentage of it. It would have taken some months, gone through the legal process. Probably would have taken some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
My boy was like, but if you ask them for 20 bands right now, I bet they give it to you. And he was right. So being able to get Herb 20 for that.
Of something that he thought he was never going to get.
Bro, he produced that beat in 2017.
There we go. Yep.
It took him 3 years to get paid.
Wow.
And so it's like, so when I say earlier, like,
his grandma love you.
For sure. For sure. But when I tell people, I'm like, yo, so one L or one mistake can't really fuck up my reputation or my track record, bro. Like, I've been winning for a minute.
And then even like, you could fuck up today if you want to. Like, you can fuck up one time today, cool.
Yeah.
But you got enough motherfuckers around you that'll vouch for you no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's gonna be perceived as a fuck up in other people's eyes.
Right.
You could do the whatever, and it's gonna be like, oh well, Russ did this, that, and the third. Bro, you got a million people that's gonna be like, well, bruh, that ain't nothing. Like, you know what this dude done did, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And to have those type of people, I feel like that's very important.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, it's just credit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just credit. There's business credit, there's personal credit, there's street credit, industry credit. And so I do think that, not just for myself, but anybody in the industry, you got to have a certain amount of credit. You know what I'm saying? Not with your peers, with the people that you're working with. It's important to do good business. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're all imperfect. We all make mistakes. But, like, my goal is to help the people around me. And that's just how I move forward, is by being of service.
Before we get off the manager topic, when does someone need a manager in your eyes? When is that point that the artist should be like, damn,
when there's shit to manage.
Okay.
I've been saying that for fucking ever, dog. Okay. You don't need a manager unless you have something to manage, my nigga.
Okay.
If you have 1,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, guess what? If you're not getting any bookings, if nobody's asking you for features, guess what?
Yeah.
If you're not popping in the city, and if you walk outside and nobody's like, that one song, guess what?
Man.
Like, wanting a manager is not needing a manager. I get people that hit me all the time like, yo, I need a manager. And I check them out. I'm like, nah, no, you don't. You need a producer that really fucks with you. You need an engineer that you trust. You need to start building your fucking team. You need a fucking cameraman. You need to build your fucking team. You need to have a fucking sound first, which is why I give DB a lot of credit. He has his group of producers. He has his fucking engineers that he fucks with. He has his videographers that he fucks with. That's making that BoutaBag sound.
Right.
He's not jumping around trying to, like, yeah, he'll work with producers outside of the squad. But, like, you gotta really have that shit,
right?
For him to, like, you gotta have that shit. Niggas so if you're hitting me up trying to get a beat with DB, don't send me the B pack.
Only the A.
The A pack. The pack that you're sending to fucking Lil Baby. The pack that you're sending to motherfucking like whoever. That's the pack that I need. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a nigga like that, bro. Because otherwise, he's got great producers.
Yep.
Why would he even entertain working with somebody outside of the mob if you're not giving him that heat?
That's the truth.
Just because you got a name?
Yeah.
That's true.
But fuck about that shit, bro. We independent monsters. Bro.
That's
Independent monsters.
That's what I'm on, bro. I want to help build independent monsters, bro. I fuck with the industry. I think major labels have their place, but just like I don't think you need a manager until you have something to manage. I don't think you need a major label unless you get so big that. All right, I'm trying to get Grammys now.
Yeah.
Okay.
To that point.
Like once you're trying to get to that level,
push. You need that push.
once you're trying to get international, then it's like, oh well, yeah, for sure, you need a major.
Makes sense.
But until then, and we're making a decent amount of money a month, and we're making this like, come on, dog, we don't.
Yeah.
Majors are looking at us to see what the fuck is going on, bro.
No,
That's a
straight
fact.
That's a fact.
What is it for you that you just want to have under your belt that you haven't done yet? Russ, like anything. Like what is it that that you want to do to feel more completed, I should say, type thing. And it doesn't have to deal with the music industry.
I want more gold records.
Yep.
The record with Herb, like I said, I wasn't around when that was created, but I helped him get paid for it. So like I feel a little, I don't want to say entitled, but I'm a part of that.
Yeah.
You know? But like for me, I really want the West Coast to be unified, and I want the West Coast to be the number one or like fighting for number one in terms of position in hip hop. And I want to help with that, you know? And I think whatever accolades come with that are going to come with that, you know? But I really want to help build more successful artists. I'd love to work with an R&B artist.
That was one of my next questions. Like, who, if you can say,
or
it,
female too? Would you do females?
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Who's somebody you got your eyes on?
I would never tell you.
Never.
There are people I like though. There are definitely people I like. There are definitely people I like.
So there are some people on your radar right now.
For sure, always.
Okay.
Always. I'm always like trying to see what's going on, and just like as a fan of the culture, I still got to keep my eyes and ears open. But also, like I said, I do have a lot going on, so it's a balance of like making sure that I'm paying attention to trends and what's happening, but staying focused.
What's your team, Russ? Like you speak about the artists and their teams. Who's your team?
My personal team?
Yeah.
I would say that Flip and Dev are my personal team.
What do they do for you?
I mean, Flip, we came up trapping together.
Respect.
I feel like he's, and back when I was rapping, he co-managed me with my manager at the time. Like he was my day-to-day. And Flip has been around for a lot of the like classic moments.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the last time Polo was at Rolling Loud, I think if Flip wasn't there, that shit would have fell apart. Straight up. Well, yeah, because this is a funny story. So we are pulling up to the gates, and we told everybody, hey, they finna pat down, they checking niggas, they doing all this shit. And I'm not gonna say what we had on us, but the niggas didn't listen to what I was saying.
Right.
Polo in the back, like, I told you niggas. And so we had to fucking think on our feet, right? So I said, all right, everybody get in the car.
Yeah. We
still have to get here on time. Flip, take the whip back. I need you to pick up Ceddy Hendrix.
Yeah. Oh,
shout out
Ceddy.
Shout out to Ceddy.
Yeah.
No, like Willie. Shout out to Willie Joe too, because Willie
Joe. Shout out Willie.
Willie's one of the guys I feel like he's made that transition from artist to A&R seamlessly. One of the hardest working niggas. He's one of the few people that I'm like, oh no, you got it, dog.
Yeah.
No, you're doing your shit. Like you one of them ones.
That's
you know
what
what I'm saying?
talking
Like
about.
Willie's a fucking dog.
Yeah.
And he outworks everybody, dog. He's crazy. Anyways, so whatever we had in our car, Flip takes the motherfucking SUV, hops in it, does whatever he has to does. Make
traffic
sure that
and shit around there.
make sure that the fucking car isn't gonna. We're not gonna have any issues with the vehicle when we get back.
Right.
Yep.
Picks up Ceddy, gets Ceddy there in 5-10 minutes before the fucking set starts.
Oh my God.
Like we were cutting it super close.
Yes.
If you know anything about festivals, they're not playing with their time.
Nah.
Your allotted time is what you're getting.
Yep.
Like, just so y'all know, when it's time for y'all to do festivals, any artists out there, don't be late. Like, your set will get cut, and they do not give a fuck because they have 30 more artists that have to fucking perform.
Damn.
You know, and
She in the back
Flip.
yeah.
Yeah, no, she know.
Yeah.
Her artists do fucking festivals and all the shit. But yeah, so Rachi is like, I mean, he's my best friend, but like, you know, at the same time, his brother was similar to me back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And like they were in the Philippines doing festivals and shit like that. Like he's Filipino born out there in Manila. So he's done events and shit. His family runs Oyster Fest. So Flip, you know, he was the nigga making sure that all the money drops was cool. You know what I'm saying? So like,
don't play with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Before he hit that stage though.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it came to that, when I started doing the For Lovers Only shit, like I was always the creative. I was always the idea guy. I was always like, we need to do this. This is what's popping, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And Flip was like, all right, how much you getting paid for that though? You right.
You might not want to be doing all that.
You know
right
what
now.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like, you know, I was always like the starter. I was always like the person that was like making shit happen.
Visionary.
But Flip always wanted to know how much we were getting paid.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to have
Good.
people like that
Got
around. Because
to.
creatives, we don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to do this shit because we want to be a part of the culture, but we love this shit for real.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of talented people that are broke.
Say that.
I know a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And
Say
so
that.
like, you know, like I said, me and Flip met through trapping. And so like, that's kind of just the nature of our relationship. Dev is the young genius. You know, he's my business partner on For Lovers Only. You know, we really built the 40-ounce brand as far as like a traveling tour.
Yep.
You know, we really built that together. And we did the BT experience together. Her's birthday party in 2018 when she turned 21. All of Keith Power's birthday parties.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
me
out
and
Keith.
Dev.
Yeah, shout out Keith.
We just
We love Keith.
yeah.
And Keith is kissing on Gabrielle Union in public, like on camera. I'm so jealous
Shit.
right
no
now.
Cap,
bro.
though.
No
No
cap,
cap.
Oh
though.
my God.
What he got
Keith
going
is
with-
a fucking legend.
What they
yo.
got going with Sweet Ones is pretty dope too, bro. I pulled up a couple of those.
Yeah,
ones.
I haven't
ones.
been yet.
Yeah, that's lit.
I know Ash B is spinning over there. Shout out to DJ Ash B.
Shout out Ash
my
B.
favorite DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Ashby.
DJ Ash B is my favorite DJ for sure on the West Coast. Love her. She deserves everything that she's getting. She deserves more money, more blessings, more flowers. Love her. That's my little sister.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel like, and it's crazy is that when people ask me like, "Oh, do you think you're gonna do management and all that other shit, or what was your path?" Like, Dev and I were supposed to be working together at an agency.
An agency.
At an agency.
So, ad agency. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
okay.
Oh,
yeah, advertising
Gotcha.
agency.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do.
Mm.
That's the direction I wanted to go. Like I wanted to do commercials and big campaigns and all of that. So I had gotten hired for a job through the Havas agency, and Adidas was a client. So basically what I was supposed to be doing was a bunch of in-store activations at the Adidas stores in LA.
Oh shit.
So I interviewed on my birthday in 2020. Interview went great. Followed up. All of that shit. Everything's great. I'm about to start on April 1st. Company card, fly shit, bro. Crazy.
Wow.
But of course, the pandemic hit the next week.
No.
Straight up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking crazy.
Okay.
So, you know, Dev had been working with them for maybe a year. And they were looking to expand to the West Coast. And who else is he gonna fucking get besides his dog who's helped him expand in the West Coast?
Right.
You know? And so like I always love him for just even being a solid nigga and like, all right, there's an opportunity. Even though it didn't work out,
Man.
you know. But like that's what opened the door for me to start working at THIZZLER.
Just I gotta capitalize off it again. Those like Dev, like I wanna say that right now, bro. Like to have people like that think about you when you're not even anywhere to be found. Not
My
be
nigga,
found,
though.
but like you're not in the room. That
my brother,
speaks
though.
volumes. And then, bruh, like
That's
and
my
it's
brother
still
for
putting
real.
money in your pocket because it's a job type thing. Like,
Yeah.
bruh, that's shout out Dev, bruh. Shout out your whole
That's my
camp.
brother. So I would say, those are my closest folks. My cousin Bree, she helped a lot over the last couple of years. My cousin Simone.
Oh, shout out to family.
But like, you know, Bree's working at Empire now.
Mm.
You know, Simone's managing artist. Shout out to Damo
Damn.
for helping put Bree on. You know, those are all people that I hired, you know what I'm saying? All people that I've like put in position to win that are doing their thing now.
Yeah.
And
Fire.
that shit feels so good to see them
Fire.
doing their thing.
You don't ever want like your own firm or you're not agency? Because I know we talk about ads, but
I mean,
like
Skydivers Club LLC is a real thing.
Say that. Okay.
So yeah, I got my own company.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
I just ain't promoting it super heavy right now. But like all the events that I do, all the stuff that I do outside of THIZZLER is under that.
Is under that. Got you.
All right. But before we get out of here, I do want to touch on it because like how you just said going and getting the job at the ad agency.
Mm-hmm.
You have that pinned on your Twitter, and I kind of want the people to hear that from you and why that's so important to the full job thing, because you hear it, and then like especially in the generations now, it's not cool to have a full-time job and shit like that. Like, what's your opinion on that?
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. We have been given a lot of bad information. A lot of stupid shit has been promoted in the Black community, in hip hop. There's a lot of dumb ideas that are being touted and promoted like they're what we should be doing. If you are pursuing your dream, you have to be able to finance your dream. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, a good idea can change everything, but the bills are still going to be due on the first.
Right.
So I always tell people, and this is learning through my own mistakes. I was a starving, struggling artist for years. And I could have gotten a job. And I was like, nah, I'm really about this shit. Nigga, broke as fuck.
Yeah.
Broke as fuck,
yeah,
bro. And that's not cool.
Capital F, right.
You know what I'm saying? That is not cool, you know? We all got family members and responsibilities. And so I think it's super important. And my thing is, people will say, like, nah, you should just be focusing on this. And I'm not mad at those people. They're not wrong. But my thing is, if you really want it, you're going to figure it out.
You're right.
If you really want it, you're going to figure it out.
That hunger in you. It's
like I got my job at THIZZLER, but I'm still working when I get off. I'm still doing THIZZLER shit when I get off. I'm still doing For Lovers Only shit like when I get off. Like I still have things that are going on.
I was going to say while you're working too, but I don't want to, if they don't know
no, hell no. Man. Hell no. I would never work on anything else besides THIZZLER.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Never.
Say that.
Oh,
hell yeah.
But no, I do got to shout out the team over at THIZZLER. I got to shout out to Matt. Because after that Havas shit didn't work out, I hit him up and was like, yo, y'all need to hire me. Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, what would you do? I'm like, nigga, I don't know. What y'all need? And then, I told him, I was like, project manager at A&R. Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, we're not hiring for that position right now. We don't really need a project manager at A&R. But, there might be a marketing manager position opened up. Hit me in January. It was like maybe November, something like that.
Okay.
And I basically sold the fuck out of myself and told him and the team, like, y'all need me, And I sent them my resume, and they were like, yeah, project management doesn't necessarily make sense based on your experience, but marketing manager does. Mm-hmm. But a year later, I got promoted to project manager at A&R.
Okay. Okay.
So I be knowing what I'm talking about sometimes. Go ahead.
How was it your first 3 months or 6 months when you first started out at THIZZLER? How was that for you?
They didn't know what to do with me.
Yeah.
Did you know what to do though too though? Like, were you into the underground rap as much as what you are now?
I think so. I'm always into the culture, but I think there was a learning curve for both of us. Because they had to learn what my skill set was, what I was good at, how to put me in winning situations. And I also had to learn about the genre. I hadn't heard about Young Slobey prior to that. I didn't know who EBK Young Jock was prior to that. I knew who Zay Bang was because he's from San Francisco.
Right.
And I love all things San Francisco. But I really had to dive in. And so that was one of the things that was important for me, was to really immerse myself into what the fuck was going on, because the THIZZLER genre and the music that we cover, even on a West Coast standpoint, is its own thing. Like, we cover Draco the Ruler, fucking 03 Greedo, and all of that shit.
Right.
Ralphie, but that's still a genre.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really had to like dive in and figure out, like, because I have good taste in music, but that's not what I'm listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
all
saying?
The time, yeah.
And that's our struggle. I mean, I'll be honest too. It's like we don't listen to him all the time, but we kind of have to be into the, you know what I'm saying?
But it's like, for me, it was, okay, I don't listen to all of this shit. I'm not necessarily going to listen to all of it on my own time. But who do I like? Acito. Smooth, cold, killer on the fucking mic. He's a beast. Slobey, DB. Those are the first three artists that I was like, I like these guys.
Yeah.
So I don't know about nothing else, but these guys make sense to me.
Straight up.
Just in terms of quality. Like, Slobey reminded me of a cool, like a thugged out Snoop Dogg.
I can see it.
The fly gangster,
Mhm.
tall,
Yeah.
good looking, bitches like him.
Yeah.
You could tell
The way he rap.
You could he could tell everything that he was saying was real, a little too real.
Yes, sir.
You know,
But that's
scary real.
Love that.
But when you talk to him, like I remember telling the team, I'm like, I need to get on a call with this nigga. I need to get a call with Acito and every artist that we believe in and think could do something. You know, and I asked him, like, you know, what are your other interests? I love basketball.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, bro, the Slobey Bryant shit, the mama mentality shit, bro. We need to dive into that. And that's why you see the commercials, the skits with Kobe, JDN. Like, that was all, for
you
sure.
get insight on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank
for
you,
sure.
Russ. Thank you, Russ.
Man, that was something I told him to dive into because it's like, that's mom's.
That's good.
Because there have to be things that people attach themselves to outside of you being a gangster from Stockton. It can't just be the street shit. It can't just be killer this, pimp this, da-da-da-da-da. What else about you is relatable? Who don't love Kobe?
Right.
And he had just passed. You know what I'm saying? So it was like those things made sense. And I'm a huge basketball fan. So me and him could relate on that level, which made me like him more.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Acito had a song called Larry Bird.
Yep.
On the low, I'm a Celtics fan. If you know me for real, you know why.
Yep.
And I was like, oh shit, Larry Bird, cool. Basketball, something relatable. I need you to be wearing a Larry Bird jersey in this fucking video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so like that'd be my thing. It's like, let's find the things about these guys or these artists, these women, whoever, these creators, that's relatable.
Yes.
You know, you got to find that thing outside of the music. What are you doing when you're not rapping? Are you just smoking weed and trying to fuck bitches? Maybe, but you're probably eating food. You're probably into fashion. There's probably other things that normal people are doing that make you relatable.
Right.
You know, so I think finding those things in artists and the people that you work with is super important as far as like helping them get to the next level.
You brought up three artists. Two of them come from our home city, Stockton, California. Shout out 209. I just want to say for you, when you hear about Stockton, you actually go to Stockton and you find out new artists in Stockton. What's it like for you? Because like being from the Bay Area,
wear a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, I was gonna say because as a manager, you don't want your artist to necessarily be going
but
through there, right?
I pulled up on niggas in Stockton.
Okay.
Like, I pulled up on AC though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Stockton is like a dangerous city.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the artists that you talk about right now live in some crazy ass shit.
Man,
I just drove down Anderson Street over there where Acito. Yeah, it's
man. I'm gonna tell you, Acito opened the bag. And the shit that was in the bag, I've only seen in video games.
That's that boy right there. That's that boy. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Stockton really got some shit out there for real. But
Oh shit!
yeah.
Oh my god, bro! Like I remember being at I think it was Kai Band's listening party. It might have been Jocks, bro. And I seen J-Bo in there, bro, and he.
I was there.
Man,
Were you there that day?
listen,
There that day.
bro, these kids are out here wilding.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's
Yes,
all I'm gonna
sir.
say. I believe every word.
Yeah.
Okay? I believe every word,
Every single
man.
word.
You know, Stockton is fucking crazy. It's a fucking wild city, but I also think that there's a lot of dope creatives coming from out there. Sacramento as well, and I think it's dope that Northern California, like every city in Northern California, has a star.
Yeah. I'm starting to see
It's
that
never
now too.
been like that before.
Yeah.
Every city has at least one that's going crazy. Whether it's a videographer, DJ,
Shout out GB
or whatever.
and Merced, you know.
Every
what I mean?
city, Modesto with fucking Young Iggs. Every city has at least one.
Yep.
And I mean, I don't know. I really pay attention to shit. I give gentrification a lot of credit as to why that is. Because if you look at, you know, the guys from the EBK guys, Jock's family's from Oakland.
Yep.
So they had to move, you know? And I think that's why you get people who are popping in a Flint, Michigan or a Moreno Valley. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to understand how world politics impacts hip hop.
Wow.
You know?
That's a great way to put it. It's true. It's so
yeah,
true.
people aren't just going to Moreno Valley. No disrespect to Moreno Valley.
Yeah.
But it's like, when you're from LA for real and you get this place, where you gonna go? I'm gonna go where all the black folks is. You know? And so it's the same thing with Stockton, same thing with Sac. But again, I think it's dope because that means there's more talent everywhere. And there's more opportunity for a positive light to get shown on some of these cities that might not have always had a positive light, like a young Echo out of fucking out of Fresno. Sean F is doing his thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Sean
saying?
F.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hamad, who's super dope, out of Fresno. So it's like,
Man.
I know Fresno as like a gang infested,
right,
crazy city,
right.
But you have these young kids who are like, yeah, that's true, but we're also cooking up over here,
Trying to get up out of this thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Starting legit businesses like Sean F.
You know, and so I think that's super dope. And like I said, every city in California, or a lot of cities in California, have their guy or guys now, and I think that's a positive thing.
Yep, I agree. Yeah.
I feel good.
I told y'all should have come talk to me.
I know,
No,
yeah,
man.
it's long overdue.
I said that.
You-
I said
you
that.
did.
No
You
shade,
did.
no shade.
No,
but it
you're
was
good.
just like I think now is probably a better time than back then.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, and then we're learning too. We're learning too. We're trying to figure out who we are as well, because we're strictly music media, but we like all the industries. You know what I'm saying? And that's blowing smoke. So we appreciate you for pulling up. And it's long
jokes
overdue.
aside, bro, I really appreciate being here, and I love what y'all are doing.
I was gonna say the same thing. I want that on record. Russ, for you, like you've been fucking with us for over going on 2 years type shit.
About
maybe
2 years,
damn near since the beginning of Blowing Smoke podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe that is like I appreciate that. He appreciate that. We talk about you, even you don't even know. Like we peep you. We respect what you do, and we really appreciate everything that you give for us, yet alone the industry. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's love.
And please don't let this shit get watered down.
Ever.
Thank you.
Ever.
At all.
And just with y'all, man, you know, my thing, and I told her on the way over here, I was like, you know, me and how I view y'all, it wasn't no clout shit. It was like, I like the conversations that they're having with people.
Agreed.
Period.
Yes.
Like, I like
bro.
the conversations that y'all have with people. I like the topics that y'all bring up. I like the questions and just how y'all converse with people. Y'all aren't fucking clout chasing. Y'all aren't in the messy shit. You're not asking op-ass questions. You're not trying to fucking just get clickbait and get motherfuckers to say some shit that'll get them indicted.
Not at
Like,
all.
I've never heard y'all do any of that fucking weird shit. And instead of shitting on the people that do that, I want to salute the people that are doing the right shit.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Thank
So
you.
it might be a longer road because you're not doing that bullshit.
Right.
But the real respects that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why it's like, why wouldn't I send artists over here? Because I'm not afraid they're gonna say something stupid or you're gonna ask them something stupid.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And as
not who we
a
are.
behind the scenes person, that's super important. We be wanting to send our artists to the platforms that are popping,
Right.
quote unquote. But if this nigga's gonna indict himself as a result,
Flat. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's just like, you know, I remember Cinematic asking if we should have Capolo on Vlad back in 2019. I'm like, I don't know.
Man.
And Vlad from the Bay, but I'm like, Polo's really a street nigga.
Yeah. and Vlad gonna ask him some shit. Like,
and back
man.
then he would in his mindset, not to say he wasn't mature, but the immaturity
Polo
in it
was
could've been-
back
exactly,
then.
yeah. Exactly.
Yes,
Would
the
have been
truth, I'ma
in the
tell you
interview
I'm on
with
Vlad.
the shit on his.
I'm
He
with
would have been
Vlad.
in the interview with it on him.
No
I'm
cap.
with
What
Vlad.
you
Stop playing with
talking
me.
about, bro?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie,
yeah.
we've had a couple of guest artists come up with the thing on them too. Hey, bruh, y'all can leave that shit at home if you go into the studio and blowing smoke, man. We good
But
people
you gotta
over
forget,
here.
Russ said we in Stockton, but we gotta make sure they're protected.
They might be helping us out by bringing it. No cap.
No, for real, bro. For real, this
Come
shit
on.
crazy.
Hell yeah, Russ. We appreciate you, bro. If y'all made it this far, make sure you go follow, like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with
Yes,
Blowing Smoke, man.
yes,
Stop
please.
playing with us.
One last thing, Russ, if you have anything you want to let people know, right here, now's your chance.
Or
to
I'm
look
only
out for.
getting better. My team is only getting better. If y'all been rocking with us this far, I appreciate you. If you're hating, I'm about to give you some more shit to hate on.
Say that shit.
I promise you. Look, feel free to hate on me. What else, man?
He said,
I
I'm
mean,
sending applications.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to be my main hater, I got a position for you.
Hell yeah. We're
for sure.
6 months into 2023. I mean, what can we see for the next 6 months?
More tours, bigger releases for lovers only. More tweets going viral, pissing more people off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shaking the table, questioning the norms, and carving out a lane for me and mine on the West Coast.
Moving the needle, baby.
There we
Stop
go.
playing.
Y'all heard
Yeah.
it. Y'all
Russell North 415 in this bitch, man.
Yes, sir.
on Instagram for sure, and on Twitter. I'm saying,
Instagram, Twitter, all of that.
let's get it.
Oh yeah. So last thing. For anybody that asks me for fucking advice, it's all on Twitter. I give a lot of free game on Twitter. I give a lot of free information out on Twitter. Just fucking follow and scroll. If it's not there, I'm sorry. But in terms of free information, it's right there. It's right there. I said free. The free information is there.
There you go.
If you would like to pay for some information, then reach out to me. Reach out to me. If you're not down to pay for some information, please leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
I got bills.
Shout out Russ, man. Stop playing with him.
Man, launch his careers, y'all. Y'all need to get right or get lost. It's your boy JG.
You already know it's Jay Jonah.
Signing out with
Russell North.
And you already know we in the studio because it's blowing smoke.
About to go blow that down right now.
Right now.
For sure.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
you boys, man.
Man.
Hell yeah, right?
Hell